Welcome back to Pages of the Heart. I'm Cassidy, and together with my friend Hope, we're diving into Chapter 9 of Josie Riviera's inspirational historical romantasy, A Winter Promise. You know what fascinates me about traditional craftsmanship? The way a single wooden box can hold generations of memories, while mass produced items just hold stuff. Today's story really brings that contrast to life.
The way this chapter explores that through Nathan's workshop is so compelling. When he finally opens those doors to the villagers, it's like watching someone share their soul.
Mmm. And that detail about him whistling Red River Valley while working, the same tune from his courtship days. It's like watching someone's heart slowly defrost after a long winter, you know?
Well, that's what makes Clara such an incredible observer of healing. She notices these tiny changes that signal huge emotional shifts.
Speaking of emotional shifts, that scene with Peter and the cradle is just when he makes that connection between reading wood grain and reading people, saying, like people, it's this perfect moment of childhood wisdom cutting through all the complexity.
Hmm. And it comes at such a crucial moment, right when the workshop is full of potential allies and enemies. Even Edward's supporters couldn't argue with that kind of pure truth.
You know what's really striking about Edward's plans? He's not just targeting Nathan. He's systematically going after every small workshop within 50 miles. It transforms this from a personal conflict into something much darker.
That's exactly why Mrs. Proctor's eventual change of heart carries so much weight. When she mentions her pregnant daughter and admits perhaps tradition is worth preserving after all, it shows how experiencing craft firsthand can shift someone's entire worldview.
And then finding that daguerreotype of their father with young Nathan and Thomas, uh, it's like their father reached through time to give them exactly what they needed. That inscription about progress without soul is merely motion. It's like he somehow knew what battles they'd face.
Well, the timing couldn't have been more perfect, especially with everything else happening. How do you think that discovery impacts their fight going forward?
So that's what makes the brothers' reconciliation around their father's workbench so powerful. When Thomas says, learning meant standing directly in the thick of things, it's this perfect contrast to Edward's impersonal factory model. It shows exactly what's at stake.
The way Nathan carves that scene of Evergreen Hollow into the cradle really brings it all together. The church spire, rolling hills, workshop where father teaches sons. It's like he's literally preserving their community's story in wood.
You know what fascinates me about Mrs. Henderson bringing that tiny wooden box Nathan carved years ago? When she says, every day I open this box and recall that young girl brimming with dreams. It shows how handcrafted pieces become these emotional anchors in people's lives.
Like how the snow angel outside keeps gathering fresh snow while maintaining its shape. Some things don't just survive challenges, they grow stronger through them.
That 48-hour timeline creates such incredible tension, too. They need two victories while Edward only needs one, either the village vote or the state ruling. Every minute becomes precious when you're fighting to preserve generations of tradition.
And that's what makes Nathan's final words to Clara so powerful. Our child deserves to watch me work without shame. He's not just defending his craft anymore, he's fighting for their future.
Looking ahead, I keep thinking about how this battle between efficiency and soul still resonates today. We're still wrestling with questions about what progress costs us and what traditions are worth preserving.
The way this story frames that through personal relationships and community bonds makes it so much more than just an argument about progress versus tradition. It becomes this deeply human story about what we value and why.
Well, that's really what it comes down to. Understanding that some things are worth fighting for, even when they seem old fashioned or inefficient by modern standards. Sometimes the old ways carry wisdom we can't afford to lose.
And sometimes opening your heart or your workshop to others is the bravest thing you can do. Well, that's it for today.
Thanks for joining us on Pages of the Heart. Be sure to follow us and subscribe to this channel so you never miss an episode. If you enjoyed today's chapter, a quick rating or review goes a long way in helping more listeners find us. Until next time, thanks for listening.